Hulk Hogan wants one last match. And it should be against the dead corpse of Randy Savage, because that would be the only good match he could put on. I'm not kidding. He wants one last match. I am kidding about it being against the dead corpse of Macho Man Randy Savage, because that's just wrong to dig up a dead person and put him in a wrestling ring. I mean, Randy Savage could probably still go, but it's just wrong to put Hogan in a wrestling ring. Yeah, I know, that was a fairly lame joke, but I don't care. I'm tired. It's 12:17 in the morning. Fuck you. No, he does want one last match, and he wants it to be against John Cena because he's insane. And John Cena is just like, fuck it. They'll pay me like $10 million to wrestle your dead corpse ass. Are we going to see the leg drop? He has said no, because he can't do the leg drop because he has no knees, no hips, and no back, which I'm not sure how he walks, but he manages. I'm thinking they tie strings to the ceiling and move him like a puppet. Why Hogan wants one last match, I don't fucking know. The man is 63 years old. He is completely insane. He can, if you watch him walk, he can barely walk. He walks almost as bad as I do. He seriously does. I mean, Mick Foley has realized I don't need any more matches. I'm old and can't move. Macho Man is dead and is like, I'll retire, I guess, since I'm dead. It's just, this man does not need another match. You were, what is he, like a 9 or 11-time world champion? It's something insane. I think it's 11-time world champion. I mean, it's an insane amount of world titles. Yeah, that's not as many as Triple H or Cena, but Triple H is banging the boss's daughter, and Cena, they don't have anyone else. I mean, by WrestleMania 6, they're trying to put someone else in Hogan's position, and it didn't happen because the fans still wanted Hogan. But then by 8, he's like, I don't really want to wrestle full time. Shouldn't have the title. Then by 9, they're like, take the title here, take it. We don't want this short man who's Canadian. And then the short man who's Canadian becomes a 5-time champion. So I don't understand it. It's fucking weird. When you're that old, you shouldn't be wanting to wrestle. And he's like, I can pass the physical. No, you can't, Hogan. You cannot pass the physical, Hogan, because they're going to like, can you walk? And he gets up and they cut his puppet strings and he falls to the floor. And they're going to be like, can you take a bump? And he's like, by bump, do you mean can I bump into things? I know I'm making a lot of jokes about Hogan being old and out of shape and his body is falling apart, but that's because he's old, out of shape, and his body's falling apart. So Hogan doesn't need one more match. Cena is not good enough to carry Hogan to a match, even a bad match. Bryan might be okay, but Cena isn't. So Hogan doesn't need another match. We don't want to see Hogan in the ring again. Make him a manager. Make him a ref. Make him the Raw GM. Give him cookies. I don't fucking know. But Hogan doesn't need to be in the ring again.